Welcome to this episode of Intellectual Catholicism. Today, I'm here to give a very big special announcement. And so today's stream is going to be very short and sweet. I'm not going to try and drag this out too long. It's probably going to be less than 30 minutes. That's what I'm aiming for. So, for those of you who follow the channel, you'll know that on July 5th, or rather, yeah, July 5th, I was injured at work. And this summer job was my main way, or is my main way of paying for, the coming semester, the coming school year, and I was off for 2 weeks, basically unpaid. But over those 2 weeks, my schedule was able to open up so that I could make it to the Catholic Creators Conference in Steubenville, Ohio, and I was also able to speak in Noblesville, Indiana, the week afterwards. Okay, so then I got back to work. I worked 6 days in a row, and then I took a break on Sunday, of course. And then on Monday, I won't get into any of the specifics, but I had an incident happen, and now I have another week of basically unpaid um, break. And I decided, seeing how before God had opened up my 2 weeks so that I could go to the Steubenville, Ohio conference, so that I could go to the Noblesville, Indiana event, it made me realize that, okay, I can turn what is right now feeling like a disappointment because I've only worked 1 week this month or last month in July, which isn't great for the coming year. And we'll kind of see how finances sort themselves out in the coming semester. But I thought, let's turn what seems like a disappointment into an opportunity. And so, one thing that I'm looking forward to is the fact that I've been reaching out, trying to think about what can I do with my channel. And there's a good friend of the channel, a good friend of mine named Kyle Whittington, and he showed me a friend of his named Aldo. And so let me just, before I get into any of the specifics on what's going on, share Aldo's website. So, and please forgive me, Aldo, if I butcher your name, but his name is Aldo Panafio. And Aldo has this website where basically he does graphic design. He can teach people how to do these lessons or how to, do graphic design. And I decided, you know what? I'm interested in coming up with a new logo for the channel. And so I would like to share now the new logo for Intellectual Catholicism. So here is the new logo for Intellectual Catholicism. It's going to come into effect today. I'm going to try to switch things up on all of my platforms. I know that Apple Podcast doesn't really let you change your logo, so that's why it's still stuck on the one I was using like over a year ago. But I just want to go into the meaning and the symbolism of the logo itself. So, one thing that you see on the left side is the upside right or right side up cross of Christ. On the right side, you see the upside down cross of St. Peter, because obviously St. Peter is a huge part of this channel and especially defending the papacy. Now, when you get into the middle, all right, you see the two keys of St. Peter crossed over right there in the middle. And then when you look at the giant key in the middle, you see those two kind of does at the top, right? That seal. That is the seal of Eliakim. Archaeologists were able to actually find the seal of Eliakim. Remember the prime minister under King Hezekiah, the one who is mentioned or, is the focus of Isaiah 22:22. Eliakim's seal is part of my logo for this channel. So Aldo was the one who designed this, and I just want to say over and over again, like if you want a logo for your channel, if you want a really nicely designed logo for merchandise, then this is the guy to go to. So let me just go back to Aldo's website really quick in case you want to see like, okay, wait, what's the name of his website? How do I spell his name? Aldo was the one who designed this logo, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you go to aldopanafiel.com, just reach out to him, and I'm sure he'd be more than happy to kind of pitch a design with you or work with you on this. But speaking of that, then at the Steubenville, Ohio conference, one of Kyle's friends was there, and Kyle has merchandise for his channel. And for a long time I've been kind of thinking about, do I want to have merchandise for my channel? And I decided that I was going to partner with Catholic to the Max to start making merchandise for Intellectual Catholicism. So, for example, with Catholic to the Max, they have hoodies, they have stickers, wallets, mugs, tumblers. I mean, you name it, coasters, ties. And I decided, you know what? Let's do this with intellectual Catholicism. And so I've been working on, what kind of designs can I do? And I think we're going to have a shirt or something like that that says, by the way, Peter is the new Eliakim. I've been waiting to do that for a long time. I got Cameron Bertuzzi's approval. I didn't want to kind of like steal his thing, and he said it's okay. So we're gonna have a by the way, Peter is the new Eliakim merchandise. Uh, I'm also gonna try to have merchandise that has the text of Isaiah 22:22 and Matthew 16:19 side by side, so that, these mugs and these other things that I'm hoping to give to all of you won't just be for the promotion of the channel, but actually evangelistically useful, right? Like, let's say you're having a conversation with your Protestant buddy and you're trying to remember, oh, what were those two passages that support the papacy? And then you have your mug right there, right? That has Isaiah 22:22 and Matthew 16:19 on it. And you can use that mug or you can use that shirt, whatever, the hoodie, to talk about the passages in question. And so I thought that would be such a cool opportunity. And once again, I haven't finalized all the details yet with Catholic to the Max. With Aldo, we're good to go. I have variations of the design. He gave me multiple kind of different versions and variants that I can work with. And so that's all good to go. Catholic to the Max, I'm still working with them on designs and other things. So it might not be until next month that you start seeing merchandise online that you can potentially purchase. And of course, one of the reasons why I'm doing this as well is because things are a little financially tight right now for me as I go back to school. I thought, I think this is a reasonable way that I could make money. And whatever you would purchase, I would get some percentage of it. And obviously, the business I'm working with, Catholic to the Max, they are a Catholic business. They are very devout, very serious about not bringing scandal to the church. And so I thought, and they're based in Steubenville, Ohio. And so I thought, yeah, these are people that I want to work with, and I'm very happy to do this with them. So, whatever you purchase, I'll get some percentage of it, and it will go towards helping me pay for, school supplies, tuition, rent, especially out in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's quite a lot. Let me just show you one variant that Aldo made. And this might become, like I showed you before, the one that kind of, that looks like this. This will be probably the main one for now, and then I'll just move through the variants over time. So the next one that I want to show you right quick is, let's see here. It's going to be this variant right here. So usually if it's a white backdrop, it'd look a lot better, but here's just another one. And once again, this is the basic crystallized design of the new face, the new logo of intellectual Catholicism. And so you're going to start seeing this on all of my platforms except for Apple Podcasts, because you can't really change your image once you stuck to something. But anyway, that's the big announcement. Merchandise is coming, and there's a new logo, a new image for intellectual Catholicism. And I look forward really to making new content with these images. Once again, check out Aldo's website, which Hallelujah has very helpfully put in the live chat. And also check out Catholic to the Max, especially Kyle Whittington stuff. I'm very thankful for Kyle showing me all of these things and kind of just showing me, okay, yeah, you can make merchandise. Oh, here's my friend Aldo. Kyle Whittington is the GOAT confirmed. Okay. Well, with that, that's all I have for now. So thank you for joining me for this big announcement. Please spread the word that there is a new logo for intellectual Catholicism and merchandise is on its way.